Now allow your senses to be fully receptive to what is around you, noticing the tastes in your mouth. Perhaps you've just eaten something, had a sucking candy, brushed your teeth. Notice the sounds around you, sounds in the room, sounds from outside the room where you are. It would be as simple as if you have a pet, you might hear your pet breathing next to you. And then notice what you smell. The smells in the room. Maybe you have a window open, or maybe you are outside. You can smell the nature. Maybe there's cooking. You can smell the smell of food, candle. And again, maybe you smell your pet. And then notice what you can see. Even if your eyes are closed, you will see either shapes or colors or pattern, texture. And then lastly, open your senses, your sense of touch, feeling yourself really fully supported by whatever you're resting on. Feel the sensations of the clothing on your skin. Maybe where the clothing is a little tighter than other places. And then where your skin is exposed to the air, you might even notice this sensation of the air on your skin. Just allowing all of your senses to be open and fully aware so that your experience could be as full as possible. And then begin to bring to mind your own purpose, the mission, what you wish for yourself and the people you love more than anything else. Thinking about what you want for yourself, your family, your friends, your community. Might be a need for healing long term. Maybe you have a long-term injury that you've been working on, maybe related to career or to relationships. Perhaps you wish to be in service to others, trying to find a way to do that. Perhaps you already do that, but just reinforce that desire now. Maybe it's the desire to accept yourself how you are, accept your current situation. To have those feelings of deep peace, acceptance, compassion for yourself. And imagine that you have what you wish for, that you have accomplished your purpose, your life's purpose, what gives you meaning, what gives your life meaning. And as you do this, just really hone into what you're experiencing, the body sensations, the taste, the smells, the sounds, the sights, what you feel. And then let it go. And we'll revisit your mission at the end of the practice. And then think about what you would like to get out of this 1 hour of practice. this one meditation. How do you want to feel as you're meditating? How do you wish to feel after you meditate? So think about what you wish to work on. Could be a physical thing, it could be a psychological thing. You wish to, I want to have more patience. I want to get through this day without yelling at my kids. It could be to get some relief from pain, and it could also, a valid intention is to get some rest, because your body will get rest during the meditation. Be pretty clear about this intention and allow it to serve you during the time that you're meditating. Let it support you as you practice. And maybe remember to bring an intention into your day-to-day life. Each day, what is my intention for today? And now bring to mind your own inner resource, your ability to soothe yourself, to calm yourself when you bring this to mind, when might be thoughts of a place in nature that you have visited or imagined or seen in a magazine that gives you that sense of peace and ease. Might be a room or a home. Might be a person, might be your best friend, a family member, a pet. When you bring them to mind, they give you a sense of comfort and ease, safety, your own safety net. And it could take time to develop. Maybe try out a different one each week until you find what sticks. Maybe a time in your life when you remembering all of the senses of a time in your life when you felt secure, at ease, safe, at peace. Just allow this intention to support you. We're going to go through the body, take a body scan. And as I mentioned, each part of the body, just allow your awareness to go to that area. Notice what sensations you have. Notice your experience without needing to change it. Just notice. If you feel like moving, fine, please do. If you don't, that's fine too. So starting in the mouth, this time notice the sensations in the mouth rather than the tastes. Lots of nerve endings in the mouth, the lips, behind the lips, the insides of the cheeks, the tongue, the roof and floor of the mouth, the back of the throat. The mouth is one field of sensation. The ears, sensing the insides of the ears, both ears at the same time, and the outside. The nose, feeling the sensation of the breath beginning at the rim of the nostrils, flowing in the left, the right, both nostrils at the same time. The cool air flowing in, and perhaps the air is warmer as it flows out. Pure sensation in the nose. The eyes, the left eye socket, eyelid and eyebrow, the right eye, the right eye socket, the right eyelid and eyebrow, and sensing both eyes at the same time. One field of sensation. Now sense the forehead and the temples, left and right, the top of the head, the back of the head, the tops of the shoulders, the left shoulder, the left upper arm, the forearm, the wrist, the left palm and fingers, the entire left arm, the right shoulder, the right upper arm, forearm, wrist, the right palm and fingers, the entire right arm. And now sensing both arms, hands, fingers, sensing as one field of sensation. And now the torso, sensing the upper chest, the mid chest, the abdomen, and the low belly. And now sense the upper back, the mid back, the low back, the sacrum, the pelvis. The whole torso is one field of sensation. And sensing the left buttock, left hip, thigh, knee, foreleg, foot, and toes. The entire left leg. The right buttock, right hip, thigh, knee, right foreleg, foot, and toes. The entire right leg. And now sense both hips and legs and feet and toes all at the same time. Both legs, one sensation. And sense the entire front of the body. And sense the back of the body, the left side, the right side, sensing above and below the body, sensing the body inside and outside as one field of radiant sensation. And now begin to notice the body as it breathes. Notice the flow of the breath in through the nostrils. Feel it as sensation in the nostrils, the left and the right. Notice the abdomen moving, expanding as the breath flows in, the chest rising as the breath flows in, and releasing as the breath flows out. Notice the ribs expanding as the breath flows in and releasing as the breath flows out. The movement of the breath without forcing, just notice. And perhaps you don't sense movement as you breathe. Allow yourself to be aware of that as well. Bring attention to the sensation of the air in the right and the left nostrils as the body breathes in and out. Notice if there's a difference between the in-breath, the sensation of the in-breath, and the sensation of the out-breath. Perhaps one feels cooler and one feels warmer. Just taking notice, not needing to change it. There's no right answer or wrong answer. And then begin to notice sensations in the throat as the body inhales and exhales. And notice, or perhaps exaggerate the movement, noticing the chest gently rising up and falling as you exhale. So rising, the chest rises as you inhale and releases as you exhale or falls down. And notice the belly gently rising or expanding as you inhale, perhaps exaggerating the movement of the belly as you inhale and allowing it to release as you exhale. Being aware of the body breathing, the movement of the breath, knowing that you know how to breathe. You do it day in and day out. And notice the sensations that you are now aware of, the sensations of the breathing. And sensation is a movement within awareness, sensing yourself as open and unchanging awareness. And then begin to count your breath, and we'll count backwards just from 10 to 1. As you inhale, noticing the movement, the chest rising, the belly expanding, 10. As you exhale, notice the chest release, the belly release, 10. And then as you inhale, again noticing the movement, 9. As you exhale, noticing the movement with the release of the breath, 9. And continue breathing and counting backwards from 10 to 1. And if you happen to lose count, just begin again at 10. And as you are breathing and counting, be aware when you are distracted by a thought and gently allow your attention to come back to the body just breathing, allowing your mind to be attentive to the breath, to remain alert. And perhaps after you take a breath, you might retain the breath for a moment or two and explore the sensations that come with that retention. And then as you exhale, notice the sensations that come with the exhale, and then perhaps suspending the inhale before you take your next inhale. And if it's difficult to retain or suspend, just continue breathing. And now let go of the counting, even if you haven't reached 1. And just come back to your natural breath pattern, noticing the sensations in your body, sensations of the breath. feeling that you are the one who is aware of all of the sensations that come and go to you as awareness. And as we move on to feelings and emotions, remember, whenever you feel the need to find that safe space, to feel secure, at ease, come back to your own inner resource and then join us when you're ready. So allow your attention to float to feelings that are present throughout the body, such a global sensation, such as a feeling of being warm or cool, heavy, light, comfortable, uncomfortable, sharp or dull, just a general global body sensation. And if you're not feeling anything in particular, there's no need to force it. Just rest. And now find the opposite of this feeling. So if you are feeling something such as feeling warm, find coolness to have that full experience using your imagination, your ability to bring on feelings in your own body. If you're feeling sharp, find dullness. If you're feeling comfort, even find discomfort. And allowing yourself to feel that sensation completely. And now invite in both opposites of sensation at the same time. Experience how doing that affects your body and mind. And now bring attention to an emotion that is present in your body, or find an emotion that you would like to work on. Either you are working on it or would like to work on it or are dealing with it right now. And if there's something you'd like to work on, bring back a memory that will help you to find this emotion and allow that emotion to come into your body. Feeling an emotion as felt sensation in your body. And again, if there's no emotion that you are feeling now or wish to work on, simply rest. But if there is an emotion, and as this emotion comes fully into your body, where do you experience it? What location in your body do you experience a sensation of this emotion? Your heart, your chest, your feet, your jaw, as I mentioned before, your fingers, your hands, your belly. Where do you feel this emotion in the body? And now find the opposite emotion. So if the opposite emotion were here instead, and again, either use your inner resource if you begin to feel uncomfortable, or if you're feeling unsafe, if you need to feel secure, or bring back a memory to help you find this opposite emotion. This, and notice what your experience is with the opposite emotion. Where do you feel it in the body? What else comes with it? Thoughts, memories, images, tastes, smells. And now go back and forth between these two opposites of emotion, giving yourself enough time to fully experience the first one with everything, memories, sensations, tastes, smells, sights, and then its opposite. And do this several times, and I'll give you time. And now invite both emotions into awareness at the same time. Experience how doing this affects your entire body and the mind. And now find a belief, something that you take to be true about yourself, your situation, something you believe about the world, your workplace, your family, something you wish to work on or you are working on in your life. So it could be a belief such as, I should have done it differently, I'm helpless, I'm stuck. Or belief like nobody else can do it, I have to do everything. Just find a belief, something in whether you're thinking about it now or maybe it's something that you would like to work on. Just let it come up into your awareness and notice where it activates your body. Notice if an emotion comes with this belief or a sensation in the body, an activation, a sensation. Notice if there's a memory that comes along with it too. Just look at everything that comes with the belief. And also notice, is there any maybe sense of denial or trying to push it away or saying, that's not me. I don't think that. Invite that into that, the belief and the defensiveness against the belief. And if your thought or belief also has an element of self-judgment, invite that in too. Just fully judge yourself, fully just let that be laid bare. Don't push that away either. And just allow yourself to let all of these emotions, sensations, judgment that come along with this belief, one belief, thought that you have, all of the physical sensations, and hang out with it for a little bit. See what it's doing to your body or with your body. And see if you can feel the belief as sensation, raw sensation in the body. And now find the opposite of this thought or this belief. If the opposite were true, what would be here instead? What comes along with this opposite belief? Images, emotions, body sensations. And then go back and forth between these two opposites of belief a few times, giving yourself enough time to experience each fully. In fact, give you enough time to take a full inhale and exhale as you rest with each belief, experiencing all of the sensations that thought or that belief evokes. Meet it. What emotion comes with it? Going back and forth between these two opposites. And do this several times. And each time, experience everything that comes with it. The first belief that's opposite. Perhaps the mouth does grip with tension. So just feel the sensations of the gripping in the mouth. The sensations, maybe your belly tightens, your pelvis. Feel the sensations as you go back and forth between these opposites of belief. And you may find a desire to change, to not have that belief anymore. Let that in too. If there is a desire for change, invite it in. Just welcome it. And then when you're ready, hold both opposites of belief, thought at the same time. And notice what happens. Feel what that does to your body and mind. And sometimes during iRest, we do daydream, as I mentioned before. The mind wanders. It's often useful to notice what you were thinking right before the daydream. If you can be aware of that. Right before you went away and then came back, what was happening then? What messenger was coming to you? And now be aware of all that is present in your awareness, the sensations, the emotions, the thoughts, the beliefs. Experience it all. Experience everything that is present and experience yourself as pure awareness within which everything is coming and going. And now begin to experience or pay attention or be aware of feelings of pleasure that are in the body, happiness, joy, a sense of well-being. And you may wish to bring on a memory of a time when you felt this joy, a time in your life when you had joy. Allow that to help you find those feelings of joy, experience the feelings of joy, needing nothing external to allow you to feel joy within. Just your mind, just your thoughts, just your memory. And notice what the sensation of joy feels like. It may feel like warm, flowing honey going through your body, welcoming that sense of joy as a inner smile, feeling your heart smile. Feel the warmth from your heart flow throughout your body, down through the torso, into the hips and legs, feet and toes, flowing out through the arms and hands and fingers, flowing up through the head and the face. Your mouth is smiling with that sense of joy. Your lips are feeling joy. Your eyes are smiling. The whole body is smiling, radiant with a sensation of joy, a sense of being alive, finding that inner well-being, that inner sense of being okay. You are okay just as you are. And now be aware of all that is present in your awareness, feeling, sensing, experiencing all that is present or was present. And then experience yourself as pure awareness. You are awareness itself. Dissolve into being pure awareness. Awareness that's open, spacious, without edge, without beginning. Being awareness within which everything comes and goes. Everything is okay just as it is. So as you rest in being awareness, remember everything that you have thought or felt or experienced. All of the sensations, the emotions, the thoughts, the beliefs, the sense of inner joy, that sense of simple well-being, and now the experience of being pure awareness itself. Everything just as it is, and you just as you are, and you perfect as you are. Now come back to your own inner resource, your place of safety, security, ease. Notice your breath, soft and easy. Your forehead, your belly and hands, warm and restful. And now remember your intention for this practice. Find an intention for the next time you practice. And remember your own heartfelt mission and purpose or desire as sensation in your body, as fully accomplished right now. Feel it, sense it, taste it, see it, smell it. Mission accomplished. And imagine as you go about your day-to-day life with all of the sensations that change, the emotions that come and go, the thoughts, the beliefs that constantly change. And yet, through it all, you feel yourself as unchanging, pure awareness, unchanging, spacious awareness within which everything comes and goes. Take your time to transition back into your wakeful state if you must move on with your day, or just remain as you are. If you can, stay resting. With eyes closed, just begin to reorient yourself to where you are. Room, city, state, where you need to be. Bring awareness to your hands, fingers, and toes. Gently move them. Maybe pull your fingers towards your palms, or perhaps gently rub your thumbs across the tips of your fingers. If that feels pleasant, spread your toes wide. Maybe take a stretch, taking the arms where they feel comfortable, stretching either overhead or down by your side or out to the side. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then let out a nice deep sigh through the mouth as you exhale, allowing yourself to become fully awake, fully alert. And then take just a moment to find gratitude to yourself for practicing this evening, recognizing that you will always know the perfect response to each situation you encounter as you continue to practice iRest. Continue to meditate on a regular basis. And you will be able to tap into your deepest wisdom when you need it. So I want to thank you very much for joining me in this meditation. Namaste.